I met a gypsy.
All right, last round of Supercross, if you get the job done. I mean, I literally went straight from the truck, went home, and pretty much cried myself to sleep at Salt Lake. But, like, I for sure would have done something if I'd have won the thing. And then, yeah, last round, that's always just – that's like my two – well, Supercross if it goes the way I want.
Yeah.
And then, well, I haven't got to celebrate that one yet, but
Yeah.
I'm working towards it.
So how bad was that night when you got the Salt Lake, like getting home and
I've
going through
never-
that?
Honestly, never went through something like that in my life. Like, I didn't really know that that's how it would feel, but
How did it feel?
terrible.
Just the worst.
Like, I don't even, and it makes me like think about some of like these other dudes, and it gives me more respect. Like, and it kind of all makes sense why people's careers maybe went, you know, like AC loses the title, dominates outdoors, and wins the title. Like, he was just fired up. But thinking of just how people have lost titles and how devastated. Like, I couldn't be that mad because I was healthy. I gave it everything I had, and I don't know. You know, I think back to what was the year Joey lost it? Like in the last
17?
year.
Was it
Yeah.
17?
I don't even feel bad, or like somebody I could imagine how they feel is like Jordan Smith in that instance. He comes in with the red plate. He's in the position to get it just fine.
Oh, yeah.
He wads his brains out and he's knocked out and hurts his wrist. You know what I mean? Like, that's a shitty night. Like, I don't even know how I would feel after that.
Yeah, like you've got to deal with that for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
On the couch.
Exactly.
On painkillers.
Exactly. Where for me, it was like, it sucked that night. And then I was, you know, I just accepted it. I'm like, all right, well, there's going to be more racing. And I did my job. I did everything that I felt like I could do. I established myself. I got the points lead. Nashville just went to shit. And that's where we ended up, you know. After that, there was not as much I could do. And RJ freaking took advantage. I mean, he did great to get it back. He even told me, he's like, before Nashville, I had already stopped riding Supercross during the week. Yeah, he told me that straight up. He's like, I was still like, you know, I thought there was maybe a chance, but he's like, I started outdoor testing, and then Nashville happened, and he's like, right back to Supercross. He's like, I'm in this again. But that just tells you, like, you know, and I probably would have felt the same way. Like, not that I'm out of this, but, you know, I felt like a pretty good buffer, and then I lost it.
Yeah. Dude, the ride at Nashville was fucking good, though.
Yeah.
Like, you should be super proud of that because, like, you clawed back.
Yeah.
Like, the championship could have been over for you that night there.
Yeah.
You know, like, the fact that you even had a chance going into Salt Lake was extremely respectable on your end.
That's what I was proud of. Like, I mean, to give myself a shot even at Salt Lake. Yeah, like you said, I mean, it would have been pretty easy for me to lay there in Nashville, and man, trust me, I wanted to. I was hurting bad, and
your ribs were pretty cooked after that for a few weeks.
Yeah, they actually still bother me pretty much every time I ride, which is crazy. Ribs are a pain.
They take so long, bro.
Yeah, and I didn't even break them. Actually, I ended up just.
Is it the cartilage?
Yeah,
it's almost worse.
Exactly. Yeah, I broke ribs, and this is taking longer, so it's annoying. But yeah, that one sucked for sure. But it definitely taught me a lot. Just I'd never really been in that situation, and man, the mindset. Like, I think I could have had a freaking. I don't even know, a broken foot, and I would have finished that race because it was just like adrenaline takes over, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not racing for. If it was the year before, I'd have pulled off, obviously. But it was like it clicked in my head. Like, I rolled around for a second trying to get my breath, and I was coughing like blood, and I was just like, I have to try to win this championship still. And I just, oh man, it sucked. But of course, it happens in an East-West though. Like, had it been a West race, I think I could have caught up to maybe second
or fourth. Yeah.
At least like up there.
Yeah.
And that one I only got up to 14th, but yeah, pretty gnarly.
But still, like, you're in the situation where like that cliche, every point counts, like literally clawing and fighting and scratching for every point.
Well, it's just so crazy the way you can look at certain stuff and like, had I gotten 12th that night and then just got my 2 results finishing out,
You would have won the
I would
championship.
have won. Yeah, so it's nuts. It's really nuts to think about.
And I think the experience, like you might have lost some cash on that night, but damn, the experience that you gained of just like a championship week, that mindset, carrying that weight, that pressure, like just to go through those, like you can never fake those emotions and the ride that you're on.
I'm going to have that upper hand, you know, RJ will, whatever, years to come, like I've dealt with that now, and I feel like it'll play in my favor too when it comes down to it again. And I'll know what to do now for sure. I'll know what not to do, obviously, also.
Yeah. So how would you like to see your career play out in terms of like 250, 450? Like what's your like roadmap in your head over these next few years?
In my head is to do 250 Supercross next year, and possibly I don't really know. I know I want to start 450 outdoor. Yeah. Preferably rather than going into Supercross.
Yeah. Which I think is smart these days.
So I still really would like to ride a 450 by 26 or 27.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just what I would want to do. I would want to be on the 250 for probably 2 more years.
Was there ever any talk of Cowie when AC kind of was motioning towards retirement? Like, did they come to you or anything like that or no?
No. I mean, there's always a plan, and there's definitely talk with when I just even signed the Pro Circuit deal. Like, it's crazy these teams, like how much you time stuff, or like how much
goes how much has to line up timing wise.
Yeah, and how much they think ahead. I mean, is crazy. Like really, the plan, whether it's me or whether whoever it is, like they want another guy probably in 26 to be. Is it out yet? Who would be on that bike by then?
Prado.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if it's out, but I think that's what's happening.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody alongside him by then. So.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search GYPSY Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. GYPSY Gang.